Hi, this is Evan from Latinum. This is a vertical video, so on YouTube you can turn your phone around. Anyway, we're looking at exercise 220 in Prendergast, and I have his list of sentences here, and we're looking at sentence number 220. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to say it in English. Sorry for jumping in and out the video. And then you are going to try to say it in Latin. So let's start. He was carrying. Ring a bell. Portabat. So you should be able to give the Latin in the short amount of time. That's how Prendergast works. And he was carrying me. Me portabat. He was carrying me to the doctor. Me ad medicum portabat. The tribune was carrying me to the doctor. Tribunus me ad medicum portabat. The tribune, wounded, was carrying me to the doctor. Tribunus vulneratus me ad medicum portabat. The tribune, although wounded in one shoulder, was carrying me to the doctor. Tribunus alterum humorum vulneratus me ad medicum portabat. The tribune, although wounded in one shoulder, was carrying me to the doctor with the help of Catullus. Tribunus alterum humorum vulneratus me Catullo auxiliante ad medicum portabat. And then the final section of this sentence, the tribune, although wounded in one shoulder, was however carrying me to the doctor with the help of Catullus. The bell, and then we wait. Tribunus alterum humorum vulneratus tamen me Catullo auxiliante ad medicum portabat. So the audio recordings of these are at latinum.org.uk, and because they're structured without me chatting and whatever and messing around. So what I do is I say the English, ring the bell, and then wait. And of course, as the section that you have to recite gets slightly longer, the pause gets slightly longer. I say it over in my head to work out more or less how much time you'd need to blurt out the Latin translation. Prendergast works that you need to be able to translate quickly and without thinking. The whole point of the Prendergast method is to get you to do this without thought. As he says, the goal of foreign language teaching isn't to get the student to think in the language, it's to get the student to not think in the language. It's sort of counterintuitive. And he said the more thinking you do in the language you're trying to speak, the less you're going to be able to speak it. And this is why he says you should go through a method like this without grammar, and then only after you learn the language should you start studying the grammar. I mean, there's so many students who get hooked on the grammatical things in Latin, but you don't need them. If you use Prendergast's method, it's a long method. It's a 3-year course, and there are 800 of these exercises in it. But by the end of it, judging from my experience of using it and other users students of mine who have started using it, the course works really, really well. I think it works slightly better if you've studied some Latin before, perhaps, maybe at school or something, and this can be used to revive your Latin. But if you're a completely new student, you can use Prendergast, although in the beginning it's a bit difficult. You're going to have to spend quite a lot of time. But then all language study at the beginning is difficult. What Prendergast will give you is some command of your Latin right from the very start, and that's builds enthusiasm and confidence, and so on and so on. So that's lesson 220 from Prendergast's Latin Mastery Series, which you can find at latinum.org.uk. And I'm also producing a similar method for Hebrew, and I've started doing something like that for Aramaic, and there are a few experimental so far lessons using this method for Akkadian. So bits of the Code of Hammurabi and so on, broken down using this method. That's all for me. Bye.